Good morning, everyone. We meet again for another Bible promise that we're going to look at Proverbs chapter 16, verse 5. 箴言書第16章第5节 Amsa pasal 16 ayat kelima. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 5. The Lord detests all the proud of heart. Be sure of this, they will not go unpunished. I think this Bible promise is one of those that we do not want to claim, neither we try to avoid, because many of us experience it. And this kind of promise is not those like a good promise in the sense like you will be rewarded, but yes, you will get rewarded, but in the bad consequences. I think all of us have that experience to blow the balloon, no? We huff and puff. We try to force more and more air into the rubble, the colorful rubble. Then we pinch at one point to look at the balloon, whether the balloon is up to our expectations, whether it's round enough or big enough. If not, then we will continue to force some more air in, and until whereby you see the balloon will start to swell and it become hard and thin. Eventually, if you try to force it again, it will just pop at the right time and in front of our eye. I think proud is the truth about proud is the same, because many people like what we call overinflated by their own self-worth. So we try to huff and puff, force some more air inside of us. We try to collect praise, accolade. We try to collect compliments. We try to huff and puff about our virtues, and we try to make ourselves look good. I mean, that is alright, but one things go beyond the reality. That proudness that pride had made that self pop at that time. That is not karma, neither is something what we call universe, not in society. It just happened. It's very natural that we look at things like that. Pride, when you eat it, we don't stop it. We keep on huff and puff and force more air inside. You see, one day we will be popped up, and we will be popped at that time when the things cannot hold and go beyond the reality. And today's words, God has made it so clear that He don't like it. He don't like those proud of heart, and He will definitely punish those, because He always bring down the pride and lift up the humble one. So today, let's learn this Bible promise, popping the proud. We need to take that away. We don't need to try so hard to be someone that we are not, or we try so hard to be someone that people want us to be. You and me is the best creation in God. Amen. We don't need to try something and force, like I say again and again about the word huff and puff, and force more into us. And we do not need to pretend that we want to be someone that look better, look more so-called talented and gifted, and are more worth than others. No need. We just be ourselves. Our best will be the best. It's enough. So if God created us in a way that is under His creation, His plan, then we will live accordingly. We don't need to be so proud until we forget who is our creator, or even come against His creation. Right? If God made you to be like what you are right now, appreciate and give thanks to the Lord, because you are unique. Okay? And neither you need to be proud about it, or too humble about it. Just be who you are. Amen. And I believe that is what Proverbs chapter 16 verse 5 want us to be. Do not be proud of our heart or try to take credit or even try to make ourselves to be someone that we don't actually look that good. So do not be so proud and or let this pride, this kind of virtue eat in us. Maybe one day, unknowingly, we will pop and we will receive bad consequences. Amen. Humble enough and come to the Lord, because that humility, humble heart, will be able to make us to always look for help from God, and always see that we are not enough, but only through God that will strengthen us. We need to hold on to our dependence, our submissions to Him, because we know that we are not enough. We should look at ourselves too good. Amen. So let's come to the Lord and learn this and cultivate that kind of better virtue that the Lord pleased with it. Amen. Well, today is Saturday. I hope all of us are ready for tomorrow, that we will again need to worship online at home. But it's very important for us to arrange ourselves at the appropriate time, that set aside time for us to worship the Lord together. If you are staying with your family, that you should bring even your children to worship together. Right? Do not think that because this is not for children one, only for adults. No, worship is intergeneration. Neither we should allow them okay, worship time you can go and play your things and play what, because sometimes it's parents who allow that to happen. But if we can come together and train them, even though they cannot understand, neither the adult will understand 100% anyway. But all of us, as we put ourselves in that presence of God, then God can speak to us, even though they're children. Jesus welcomes children. We don't stop. When the disciple tried to stop, but Jesus said, no, let them come over. If you don't have a heart of a children, how a child, that is very hard for us to enter the kingdom of God. Amen. All right. Another thing that I would like to encourage you is that because now, after we reach out to some of the needy through the Food Aid 2.0, people get to know there's a help coming from the Church of Good Samaritan. I believe your generosity now pay off. Truly, we can see what we give in. It had really meet a lot of needs. The furthest now that I know is all the way to Kinarut. So we are helping a lot of people. Okay, I want to again to encourage you to give generously. Continue to do so, because it just like yesterday we had another 70 names come in, and it's still increasing because there's a lot of people out there. Even though yes, our own church member are majority are being blessed, they are okay, but there's a non-church member still a lot. So that list that we sent out to the group leaders are also forwarded to the English or all the worship group so you should look at it from there, just in case you are not belong to any our DD group, that you can also chip in. We want more. Okay, so either you can send it weekday or on Sunday, then we'll pack it, we'll send it out again. Do want some, if you're available, come and help and to do the packing, especially that from 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock or even to 3 o'clock, that if you can come in, please join us and you come over and help to pack the packing. Of course, you need to worship first. You worship, after you worship, you can have your lunch, then you come over, or you're ready, then you can come over to the GS porch to help. And don't worry, we will still need you to scan the Sajatra and do all the necessary SOP so that at the same time we protect ourselves, but we also use that opportunity to be a channel of blessing. Amen. So God bless you. Have a good day ahead of you. Continue to stay safe and stay healthy.